It's time for Down Home in the Tri-States with your host, Ron Jones. If it's farming, gardening, information, or just plain interesting, you can catch it all right here on Down Home in the Tri-States.
Paul Davidson, Main Street Market in Chipley, Florida. Son, I'll take them like this all day long. All day long. I'm talking about salty. Man, what you talking about? Give me an oyster. Wow. These are, I'll tell you what, folks. The best oysters I think I've had this year. Man. Main Street Market. He got them. You gotta hurry though. You gotta hurry. They don't last long. They sell fast. Man, what you talking about? You know, folks, you just about can't get no Apalachicola oysters anymore. These are Texas oysters, and they're fresh, good fresh oysters. And I'll tell you what, they are salty, and that you wouldn't know that you're not putting an Apalachicola oyster in your mouth. I mean, that's how good these things are. You can get them at Main Street Market. That's on the corner of Highway 77 and Highway 90 in Chipley, Florida. But you know, you gotta hurry. These things, they go quick. When people can get a good quality oyster, they'll go. And that's why they don't last long, okay? So you got to call and go to Main Street Market, get there as soon as you can, because I think they get them on Wednesday and I think on Friday. But that, you know, that may change. I'm not exactly sure what the days are. But you just have to be there. Get there. Call them, you know, tell them you want to make sure they got some. Or just drop by there, you know, just drop by. They're on the corner of Highway 90 and 77 in Chipley, Florida. I want to remind y'all too now, today, you want to pick your frozen vegetables and your fruits up that you ordered at Main Street Market at between 1:30 and 5. Between 1:30 and 5 today at Main Street Market on the corner of Highway 77, Highway 90 in Chipley, Florida. If you order them, you need to go get them.
Where are the places you're most likely to encounter a tough, rugged, aggressive, yet gentle rhino?
Up and down the rivers and lakes, everywhere that I go, people are doing double takes, checking out my rhino. No doubt about it, it's the very best. Even my mother-in-law is impressed. Now you know what I know. Make your boat a rhino.
If you need metal roofing cut to fit but don't have time to wait 4 or 5 days or a week, you need to come to Surplus and Salvage of Chipley. It's as simple as bringing your truck or trailer to Surplus and Salvage of Chipley. Just tell them how much and how long, and they'll make it happen. Metal roofing is made on the spot, on the site. They can even make ridge cap, drip edge, flashing. Whatever you need, they'll make it. Get the lowest prices. GALVALUME $1.30 a foot. 10 colors available at a low $1.89 a foot. Folks, you won't find this low price anywhere in the Panhandle on metal roofing. Are you worried about your motorhomes and tractors and equipment and campers sitting out in the rain, hot sun, and freezing cold just running? Need some cover? Surplus and Salvage has pole barn kits for anybody's budget. Surplus and Salvage of Chipley has the lowest prices on pole barn kits in the Panhandle. In-stock kits from 24 by 24 to 32 by 60. Or just tell them what size you want and they'll make it happen. Most popular 24 by 36 is a low $19.99. And that covers a lot of equipment, folks. You need it? They got it at Surplus and Salvage of Chipley. Highway 90 west of Highway 77, 850-638-7353. Surplus and Salvage of Chipley.
Now Now is the time to see your Kubota dealer, where you can save up to $2,000 when you buy a new MX 4800 or MX 5200 tractor. Plus, get $1,000 back on your choice of a loader, backhoe, or snowblower for a total of $3,000 in customer instant rebates. Or choose $1,600 in customer instant rebates and get 0 down and 0% APR financing for up to 60 months during Kubota's Gear Up and Go sales event.
See and save on all Kubota tractors and equipment at Soul Tractor today.
Dependable, hardworking, words that describe our American workers and the steel equipment they build. Right now, pick up the FS90R trimmer for just $319.95. Plus, get a protective combo pack, complete with hearing and eye protection, absolutely free with your purchase. Steel, built in America, believing in America, #1 in America. Visit SteelDealers.com to find a dealer near you.
Good old Bob says see and save on all steel equipment at Soul Tractor now.
Welcome back, folks. Had to get all my mess cleaned up. Boy, it was a good mess, so I'll tell you what. But I've got to get on with the show. Easy Care tree removal. Got them 500 smackaroos, folks. I still got them right here. One of you lucky people that get your trees removed now with Easy Care tree removal, you're going to get this 500 if you win the drawing, okay? Going to put everybody's name in there. Dow told me he's already got a bunch of names to go in there, so had a lot of people getting their trees removed and responding real good response to this. So, hey, if you got trees you got to get removed anyway, you might as well go ahead and take a chance of winning $500 while you do it. So, yeah, thank you. Easy Care. All right. We appreciate that, Dow and Tabitha and all y'all over. Easy Care tree removal. Well, I want to read something, too. That little shell there. Great people, great service, and great rates. Cannot express enough the satisfaction for the work recently performed by Dow, Tabitha, and their crew. From first contact to last phone text, we were comfortable doing business with Easy Care. It's not easy when you doing business from one state to another when having a winter and summer home. This crew simply erased any of those worries, difficulties during the removal of nearly 50 extremely large trees from our Bonifay property. Recent lightning strike damage made it a priority to clean up around our home due to the many pines. The before and after photos sent of each stage of the work kept us informed and at ease with the work being completed, nearly painless except for having to see the trees go. Thanks again, everyone, from Jim and Mary Linton. Jim and Mary Linton, very pleased customers, very good testimonial there. And folks, you'll see what we're talking about when you hire Easy Care, the best name in tree removal, guarantee you. Okay. Well, let's see what else we got. I want to tell you about Panhandle Pioneer Settlement. The Antique 2 show and sale is the 22nd. Y'all don't want to miss that. 7:30 to noon. Christmas celebration on December the 6th, and they're going to have the sugar cane syrup making day on Saturday, December the 6th also. The 41st Annual Farm City Festival, that's going to be Friday, November the 21st and the 22nd. That's next weekend. Y'all want to be sure and attend that. It's the Jackson County Ag Center on 3631 Highway 90 West in Marianna, Florida. If you fish Dunford Pond, some people call it Dunford Lake, you got to have a permit now, okay? You can't go in there without a permit. You got to go to the county and pay to get you a permit to go in there. And they got some more rules and regulations in there now. So only boats with motors of 25 horsepower or less may be launched. 15 miles maximum speed limit, checked by radar. All vehicles must be parked across the street from the boat ramp. Absolutely no fishing from the bank, no bank fishing, or any structures. You know what structures are, docks and things like that? Fishing allowed from boats only. This is Dunford Pond, Dunford Lake now. All persons on the boat must be required to purchase a permit. It's not a per boat permit. Everybody's got to pay their money to get one. If you got 10 people on the boat, you got to get 10 permits. And this, you get a notice of violation like this guy here did. Notice of violation: all vehicles and trailers must be parked across the street. No parking at the launching facility. Rules and regulations. Notice of violation: no wake rule in effect on all of Dunford Lake. You can't create a wake on Dunford Lake. Just rules and regulations, folks. Rules and regulations. Dunford Lake, Dunford Pond. Today we got something interesting for you. We're going to show you. We're going to be back with it in just a little bit. Got some real good information from y'all. Old Alto dug up for us, and we'll be back in that in just a minute. Y'all stay with us. Down home in the Tri-States, I'm Ron Jones. Be sure to do business with our sponsors. Tell them where you saw their advertisement. That keeps this show on the air, folks.
It used to be people needing tree service like removal and pruning had to accept what they could get. That is, until now. Meet Easy Care, tree and lawn experts. Easy Care is now the tree and lawn service of choice in this area. They know what can be done and what can't be done and what needs to be done.
Start out with the tree removal process. We then move on to the cleanup, the haul off, and the sweep up process. And if the customer needs it, we also offer the stump grinding.
With Easy Care, you'll get an honest appraisal and an honest job.
I'm Dal Morris, and we go to any length to please our customers. At Easy Care, our main goal is to keep the homeowner happy.
With Easy Care, you can feel safe.
We're fully licensed and insured.
And with Easy Care's large and experienced hard-working crew, they will be there to take care of your request.
At Easy Care, we believe to do the right job, you have to have the right tools.
Trust the experts. Call them today.
Regardless of whether you have a one-day job, a two-day job, or a month job, no job is too big or too small for Easy Care Lawn and Tractor.
Beautiful! I'm headed over to Alto Carroll's. I seen him on a mission. He said, I got some mullet. You want some fried mullet? I said, man, what you talking about? He said, also, I got some great news for you. How you doing this morning, Alto?
I'm doing all right, Ron.
Well, I sent Alto on a mission the other day. I guess people call me all the time and say, do you know where we can get those fish scalers that Mr. J.D. used to carry, J.D. Swearingen? And they said, we cannot find them anywhere. So I did a little checking. You know, for what I knew, they don't make them anymore, because I think it was one guy was making those things. And so I told Alto, I said, would you please go out and see if you can't find something out on this for me, because we sure need to know, and we need to get some information for these viewers out here. So what did you find out, Al?
Well, Ron, I asked several people about that, and everybody I talked to thought they wasn't making them anymore, because JD don't have them, you know, and I just kept asking questions about it, and I found the guy that made them.
What? The guy that made them?
I found the guy that made them, and he invited us up to his house one day and to take some pictures if he wants to, but yeah, he actually makes them.
So is he gonna make them, start making them again, or what?
Well, yeah, he's gonna come spring of the year. He gonna have a bunch of them for sale. Right now, he's trying to make 100 to be ahead, and they go pretty fast because they're real good scalers.
Well, Alto's got an old one over here that actually came from Mr. JD's place, and they made some improvements. Let's go look at that thing.
All right, okay, all right.
And that's the old one there. Boy, that thing lasts a long time, don't it? That's a good machine. Well, so is he going? He's making some more of them now. No?
Yes, sir. He's still making them. It's a little bit, designs change a little bit. He don't put this band on there anymore, but he does weld every one of those ends. I think he told me there was 100 and something spot welds he has.
Yeah, they're all welded here, but the only thing they welded that band. I guess that must help. It probably keeps the scales from building up in there too, I guess.
Well, that's what it did on this design.
Oh, on this one
the
here,
scales stayed on that ledge down there.
Yeah.
And now it don't have that.
And this thing, this several years old, but you know, you figure you need a new one anyway, so leave one here, take one to the river or camping or whatever, rather than have to drag this thing back and forth. So you got the mullet, right?
Yes, sir. I got it right in that cooler.
We're gonna put some mullet in there, and I'm gonna show you with that mullet how you scale, how hard they are to scale. And we're gonna put them in the scaler and show you how easy it is. Now this will do any kind of scale fish. He said brim, what's that? A sucker, red horse suckers, and things like that. Jack.
Yeah.
Anything, mullet, any kind of scale fish. Now you get bigger fish like snapper and everything, you know, you can't get too many in there. They will scale them, but you can't get that many in there. So we're gonna see what we can do with this thing. Now, did he say anything about where he's going to sell these, or is he looking for people that to be distributors?
Well, if anybody wanted to be a distributor, he'll talk to you. He's got a couple places right now that he's been talking to, but if there's anybody who wants to be a distributor,
if you got a business, that's what it is.
Yes.
If you got a business, I guess, if you want to be a distributor, and these things sell, you know. I tell you what, Mr. JD used to order these things every week. He ordered, I don't know how many, 30, 40, 50 a week. He sold these things, and because they work, people like these things. And if you got a business and you wanted to be a distributor of these, has you got a whole lot of slots open, just a few, or what?
Well, I really don't know. He's got he's got some open, I'm sure.
Probably ain't many,
right,
around in here. So,
but he don't sell them from his house now. He or from his business, I say. It's only like a retail.
Yeah, so if you want to get one, you got to go to where anybody wants one. You got to go to the distributors. Okay. So I'll tell you what. Let's get out to get this thing going, and I'll show him. We're gonna show him putting these mullet. I'll tell you what. Let's get me a mullet and a knife or something. Let me just show.
Well, I got a fish scaler right here. If you want to use it.
From turkey hunting to deer hunting and everything in between, your best shot is King.
King's Outdoors can take care of your hunting, fishing, and shooting needs year-round. We have an extensive selection of ammunition, including Remington, Federal, Winchester, and Hornady.
Ladies, if you need a firearm and have no idea where to start, Perry and his friendly, helpful staff will make you feel right at home.
Here at King's Outdoors, we have all major brands of handguns, shotguns, rifles, scopes, and accessories, including Browning, Beretta, Savage, Remington, and Marlin.
From deer rifles, shotguns, and handguns to fishing supplies for all fishermen and lady anglers, King's Outdoors stocks the best. Need prescriptions?
At King's, we've been meeting your prescription needs since 1977.
If you're headed to the beach, put King's on your stop and stock up before you get there. They're located right on Main Street. That's Highway 77 in Chipley, Florida, in front of the hospital. Just look for the big red canopy.
Here at King's, we'll work hard to earn your business and keep your business. Y'all come see us.
King's Discount Drugs and King's Outdoor. Main Street Market in Chipley is this area's headquarters for top quality livestock and pet feed. Paul Davidson and Main Street Market carries only the best and most freshest feed you'll find anywhere in the Tri-States area. Cattle feed, dog feed, horse feed, rabbit feed, goat feed, chicken feed. From top quality Seminole, the preferred feed for show animals, to FRM, Tucker, and more. To roll hay and baled hay, Main Street Market on the corner of Highway 90 and 77 in Chipley, Florida has it all. Main Street Market is also your fresh and frozen vegetable and fruit outlet, plus deer cord and pine straw. Main Street Market. Tell them old Ron sent you.
Well, these are pretty.
Boy, they're a nice mullet.
Yes, sir.
They are pretty. All right, okay. That's mine right there. So you got one for you too?
Yeah, I got one of them.
All right, these scales are still on this mullet, and so normally what you do is take a scaler or a knife or something, but you see how hard that is. Them old scales are tough, and you know how you ever scale mullet, you know how it does. But when you finish that, just fill that out. So it's just as slick as it can be right there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So we're gonna put some in the scaler, and we're gonna put it to the test, okay?
Another thing this scaler does too, Ron, if you like a lot of these pond fish, you get there's a lot of slimy stuff on them, Well, this takes that off too.
Does it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so it's pretty easy. You just kind of throw these in there, go get you a soda or something, and kick back and watch the rest of the ball game or something. And while that thing's scaling, and you get them out, and they just as nice as they can be. Well, let's get over that little scaler.
All right.
So you've had these iced down last night, right?
I got them yesterday.
Boy, those are some pretty mullet.
They're beautiful mullet.
Beautiful mullet. Are there any of them roe? I guess it ain't roe season yet.
Well, usually that there may be. See, I read that there may be roe
there. Some roe there.
Yeah.
Boy, I love it roe.
Yeah. Yes, it's yellow roe right there. Roe. Yeah, it's got
yellow roe of Texas.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right.
We'll try to save it.
Yes, sir.
I normally don't, but we split them open and get that out and get that gizzard out too, if you like.
Yeah, all you do is just throw them in there like that. And these things last. These scalers will last for a long time. You don't ever want to. You don't want to try to wash oysters in there, because it knocks this edge down over here. That's what scales them. This sharp edge, it's not sharp, but you put oysters in there and it makes it almost like sandpaper, you know, it'll mess that thing up. So he's got them in there. He's gonna close the lid now, and the thing closes with a bungee type thing.
Yeah, just keep the lid coming open. And I'm gonna turn the water on.
You're gonna turn the water on. Get the water going.
And I'm gonna go over and plug it in.
You're gonna plug it in. That's all you do, just take it and plug it in. There you go. I can see it scaling them already. Look at that. Would you look at that? Folks, I don't know if y'all can see them scaled. Yeah, you can see them. That is just, look at that, Alpha, just knocking them scales off.
Yeah.
And what it does, it washes them as they come around. The way this thing, they got this thing timed out just right, so they fall at a certain time, or and then the water hits them at a certain time.
Yes.
They got all this figured out, but like I said, they made a few improvements on this thing. Like I say, they're taking that band off right here. You see that? They're taking that off, and that helps to keep the scales from building up around it and stuff. So they just all fall to the ground there. I don't know how long this thing's supposed to go. I guess you can check it in a few minutes, a few seconds.
I think about...
It's been going, what, about a minute?
Probably about 10, 15 minutes.
You think that long?
Yeah, well, it may not take that long on these mullets. Because it's, those are big scales.
They are, but they're coming off. I see them.
I'm going to stop it and let you take...
Yeah, stop it. And let's get one out. We'll see where we have with one of them. We're going to set one on the bench up here. Just hit him a couple times, see where we are with the scales. I guess we better roll them around. There we go.
Yes, the iron's got and you got
a
it
few
off.
on it, yeah. I'll throw him back in there. Yeah, got a lot of them off.
You about got all that.
Probably a few more minutes, so we're gonna throw them back in there and let them go, and we're just gonna kind of sit here, roll, and so you'll know we don't. We didn't take them out and scale them. They did all this on their own, and we'll have to speed it up a little bit to you know, for the sake of boring you to death. But it's called a fish scaler. That's what it is. I don't know if it's got a name or not, but he's in production with them again, and he's trying to get a bunch of them built by the spring. And he's, like I say, Alto said, he's looking for distributors. If y'all got a business and you want to be a distributor of these, and I'm telling you, they sell, folks. You'll be constantly calling and getting some more. So if you got a business, you want to do this, call that number. That's me. You give me a call, and I'll get you in touch with him. And Alto's he's giving me all of his information and everything. So you just you give me you call that number right there, and we'll get you hooked up with him. And like I say, he's probably only got a few distributorships available. Because you can tell me while we were getting the fish ready and everything, he don't like to put more than one in a town, does he? So we don't have everybody in the world ain't got a bunch of them.
Right, he just likes to have one distributor in a town, like one in Chipley, one in Mariana, one in Bluntstown.
So if you guys out there, or women out there, if y'all got a business, if you get to him quick enough, you'll be the only distributor in that town, from what I understand. Alto's telling me now. And so, you know, they'll just say Bluntstown or something. If you live in Bluntstown, you want one, you're going to have to go to this place to get them, okay? You can't go to every corner and get them, because that's not the way he's going to do this. It's not fair to people to do that. But so we're just going to sit here and let this thing go. Like I say, we sped it up a little bit.
You can see the scales all over the ground now.
Yes, yeah, you can see them all over there. There they are, right down here.
Yeah.
You can see them there they are. See them down there? I tell you what, that makes life so much simpler, don't it?
I bet they're about scales.
Have you got water problems? Pump won't pump? Do you need answers and solutions, but you don't want the runaround and you want someone honest? Well, have no fear, folks. Do what I did. Call the man, Water Dan. Dan Dubose will take care of your problem.
Hello, folks. This is Water Dan. I work on submersible pumps, jet pumps, do repairs and upgrades, anything to do with an existing water well. I would appreciate it if you call.
Call the man, Water Dan. He'll take care of your water problems. 850-535-9308. 535-9308.
Folks, you know
why people from Washington, Jackson, Holmes, Bay County, you know why they call Water Dan? Because Dan Dubose knows what he's doing. Y'all give him a call. The only name you need to know when whitetail comes to mind, Bontrager. If you have a passion for big trophy racks and monster bucks, take a shot at Bontrager Whitetails.
We're all about big whitetail deer. Big body, big antler. You don't see something that you like to shoot and you don't have to pay for the hunt.
Deluxe accommodations, meals included and cooked right in the lodge. All you have to do is have a good time and harvest a big deer. You won't find quality bucks like these anywhere in North Florida, except Bontrager. Call Daniel Bontrager at 850-526-8280 or visit online at www.bontragerwhitetails.com to book your stay. Conveniently located just off I-10 on Highway 71 South in Marianna, Florida. Special occasion bookings also available. Bontrager Whitetails. Get yours soon. It used to be people needing tree service like removal and pruning had to accept what they could get. That is, until now. Meet Easy Care, tree and lawn experts. Easy Care is now the tree and lawn service of choice in this area. They know what can be done and what can't be done and what needs to be done.
Start out with the tree removal process. We then move on to the cleanup, the haul off, and the sweep up process. And if the customer needs it, we also offer the stump grinding.
With Easy Care, you'll get an honest appraisal and an honest job.
I'm Dal Morris, and we go to any length to please our customers. At Easy Care, our main goal is to keep the homeowner happy.
With Easy Care, you can feel safe.
We're fully licensed and insured.
And with Easy Care's large and experienced, hard-working crew, they will be there to take care of your request.
At Easy Care, we believe to do the right job, you have to have the right tools.
Trust the experts. Call them today.
Regardless of whether you have a one-day job, a two-day job, or a month job, no job is too big or too small for Easy Care Lawn and Tractor.
Beautiful! All right, let's see if he's got row. It appears to have, huh?
We're going to prove. This thing you got the pretty, we've cleaned several of them already, and Alto has. He's using his electric knife on this thing. He feels more at home with that electric knife.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's got some row in it. Look at there. Woo, what you talking about?
Look at Ron.
Look at there.
Pretty,
beautiful
pretty,
row.
pretty.
Man. I'm cleaning the row and stuff over there, washing it off, but look at there. Well, I love it. You ever eat row?
Yeah, I like it.
I like row. Yeah.
Pretty. And we also get the gizzards out.
Yeah, we'll get the gizzards out. We're going to show you all the gizzard there. And what you have to do, this gizzards, they say is closest to a chicken gizzard that you're going to find in a mullet. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir. Now, what you have to do is cut this end off, or what I do.
Yeah, here you go.
Get my knife. Those are good knives right there.
I'm going to have to get me one then, boy. It's what do you call it?
They're ceramic.
Ceramic, and that thing is just as sharp as...
They are razor sharp. What I do, I just cut the end of that right there off. You might can split it. Then I just
squeeze that out.
Mash it. And then I split this. Get up on my board there. I won't do it with my knife.
Yeah.
And I half it.
Half it, and it throws over to me, and I wash it and put it in the pan. We're going to fry that gizzard.
Yeah. Then I take the rest of this out.
Some people leave them whole. If you smoke them, a lot of people leave them whole like they were instead of cutting them in half like that.
We save all them inside parts. They're good for coons, possum.
Yeah, coons,
like
possum, fish fertilizer.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Fish fertilizer. You put them around your fig tree.
So we just stopped the scaler here. We scaled a few more, and they just clean as they can be. So